Good evening, children. Tonight I'm going to read you two stories. They are both by Hilaire Belloc, and you get two tonight because they are short. The first one, I always think of my own dear nephews whenever I read it. If you didn't know, not only am I a grandfather, I am also an uncle. So I hope you enjoy this first story called Franklin Hyde, who caroused in the dirt and was corrected by his uncle. His uncle came on Franklin Hyde carousing in the dirt. He shook him hard from side to side and hit him till it hurt, exclaiming with a final thud, "Take that, abandoned boy, for playing with disgusting mud as though it were a toy." Moral: from Franklin Hyde's adventure learn to pass your leisure time in cleanly merriment and turn from mud and ooze and slime, and every form of nastiness. But on the other hand, children in ordinary dress may always play with sand. And that's good advice, isn't it? We can always play with sand. It's always fun to play outside, but there's no excuse to be wallowing about in the mud like a wild animal. And now we have the second story. We have young Algernon, who played with a loaded gun and, on missing his sister, was reprimanded by his father. Young Algernon, the doctor's son, was playing with a loaded gun. He pointed it towards his sister, aimed very carefully, but missed her. His father, who was standing near, the loud explosion chanced to hear, and reprimanded Algernon for playing with a loaded gun. And there you are, that is the end, and I hope, of course, you know to never play with a loaded gun or point it at anybody, or you'll be reprimanded sternly. And if you actually hit someone, it'll be a lot worse. So, all right, my children, you know that I love you all very much and miss you so very much. If you have a special story you would like to hear, you can let your mother know and she can send me a message. Or if you are not directly attached to me and are watching this on YouTube, you may put a request in the comments and I'll be happy to read it, read whatever story you pick. Well, most any story you'd pick. Anyway, I love you, children. Be very good. And I look forward to seeing you soon when all this plague is over. Good night.